What if I told you that a deficiency in this one nutrient could silently set you up for chronic diseases, weakened immunity, depression, even early death? It's not a trendy superfood, it's not a new supplement on the market, and yet almost everyone is deficient in it. We're talking about vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments where in the world you're watching from, and what time it is for you right now. We love seeing how far our community reaches. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into topics that could quite literally change your life. All right, let's begin. Most people hear vitamin D and instantly think of bones. And yes, vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption and bone mineralization. But that's just scratching the surface. Over the past decade, science has completely transformed our understanding of this vitamin. It's not just a bone builder. It's a master regulator of nearly every system in your body. Vitamin D activates and regulates immune cells. It controls inflammation, the silent trigger behind most chronic diseases. It even determines how your cells develop, including your brain, liver, and heart cells. And get this, vitamin D doesn't just influence your physical health. It plays a huge role in mental health too, affecting mood, brain function, and even reducing your risk of conditions like depression, schizophrenia, and Alzheimer's. This one vitamin can literally change the trajectory of your life. But here's the kicker, the global vitamin D crisis. Brace yourself, the data is staggering. Studies show that 40% to 97% of people worldwide have vitamin D levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter, clinically deficient. Yes, even in wealthy countries where foods are fortified, and in some regions, like the Middle East, the deficiency rate is near 100%. We're not talking about a minor issue. We're talking about a global health crisis hiding in plain sight. Why? Because we're spending more time indoors, wearing more sunscreen, covering up with clothes, and our skin's ability to make vitamin D declines with age. And darker skin tones? They naturally produce less vitamin D from sunlight, making deficiency even more likely. So, what can you do? Let's walk through what your body actually needs to produce, absorb, and utilize vitamin D effectively. First, sunlight. When UVB rays hit your skin, your body kicks off vitamin D synthesis. Sounds simple, right? But now we're fighting air pollution, cloudy weather, and a modern lifestyle that keeps us indoors. Sunlight is no longer a reliable source for most people. Next up, food. Here's the bad news. Natural food sources of vitamin D are extremely limited. You'd need to eat unrealistic amounts of fatty fish, egg yolks, and mushrooms to meet your daily needs. And let's be real, cod liver oil? Not exactly a fan favorite. Which brings us to the most practical solution, supplementation. But wait, don't just pop a pill. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. That means if you take it on an empty stomach or without dietary fat, you're wasting your time and your money. Studies show taking vitamin D with your largest, fattiest meal of the day can increase absorption by up to 50%. That's huge, but that's not all. After it's absorbed, vitamin D needs to be activated by your liver and kidneys to become calcitriol, its active, hormone-like form. It also needs to bind to vitamin D receptors in your cells. If this step fails, your body can't use it effectively. And here's the curveball. Magnesium is a cofactor required for vitamin D activation. A deficiency in magnesium, a common issue, means your vitamin D supplement might not even work. And conditions like leaky gut, inflammation, and certain genetic variations can block those receptors from doing their job. So what's the solution? The 3 keys to supercharge your vitamin D: take vitamin D3, not D2, with a meal that includes healthy fats. Think avocados, nuts, or olive oil. Optimize your magnesium intake through leafy greens, seeds, or a supplement. Support gut health with probiotics and fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, and yogurt. These simple steps transform your vitamin D from a passive supplement into a powerful tool for immunity, longevity, and vitality. What's the right level? The clinical deficiency cutoff is 20 ng/ml, but that's just the bare minimum. For strong bones, aim for 30 to 40 ng/ml. For optimal immunity, brain health, and disease prevention, the sweet spot is 50 to 80 ng/ml. Levels above 100 can be toxic, so don't go overboard. Work with your healthcare provider to test and track your levels. But if you're under 50 ng/ml, you have some work to do. The hidden dangers of deficiency, we've covered the basics. But now let's dig into the real dangers of low vitamin D. Increased cancer risk, especially breast and colon cancers. Heart disease, the leading global killer. Autoimmune diseases like multiple sclerosis and lupus. Type 1 and 2 diabetes, cognitive decline, dementia, and mental illness. Even increased risk of death from any cause. This isn't fear-mongering. It's well-documented science. The risks are real, and they're everywhere. But here's the good news. You can turn it around. Take control today. Start by getting your levels tested. It's a simple blood test, and it's the first step toward reclaiming your health. If your levels are low, most experts recommend at least 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, and even 5,000 IU for some individuals under medical supervision. Remember, take it with a fat-containing meal. Support your body with magnesium, probiotics, and if possible, sensible sun exposure, just 10 to 30 minutes a day. And always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement plan. Final thoughts. Let's go back to our opening question. What's the single most important vitamin for your health? Now you know. It's vitamin D, and deficiency is the real danger. But this is your opportunity to learn, to test, to supplement, to change your future. So make a commitment today. Prioritize your vitamin D, protect your health, and share this knowledge with the people you care about most. If you learned something valuable in this video, hit that like button. It really helps us out. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe and tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new content. And don't forget, drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from and what time it is in your part of the world. We'd love to connect with you. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.